Okay, hi, my name is Matthew Stevenson and welcome to another video preview of the 2010 Range Rover CarPc Project. In this video, I've just want to show you the screen. It's just arrived now. There's the box. It arrived today. So I just want to do a quick showing of it. First thing you can see obviously in the camera is the amount of reflection that you get on this screen. When I was looking at lots of different screens, they all have their plus and bad points. Okay, this screen is let me turn it on. This screen is a sunlight readable screen, meaning that you can read it in direct sunlight, and it doesn't come through very well on the camera. It looks a little bit washed out on the camera. But it is very clear, and it is. I've tried it outside, and you can actually see it in direct sunlight today. It's a sunny day outside, so I tried it outside, and it worked. The only bad side about this screen that I've found straight away is the amount of reflection, and at the cost of this screen was £490. It's not the greatest thing, and the reason it's so reflective is it's got a nice glass touchscreen, or it looks like glass. It's nice and clear. It's nice and looks like on my it's the same screen type as my MacBook Pro, which is nice and glass. It's not anti-reflective, and the reason it's not anti-reflective is because the anti-reflective coating apparently reduces how clear the screen is in sunlight. Now, I'm just going to run through the features on this screen. Okay, all these buttons at the bottom do different things, and you can set. It has got a dimmer, so in the car you can obviously turn it up, and like that. It's not that quite washed out. It's coming quite severe on the camera, but it isn't that bad when you actually look at it. So obviously at night you can turn it right down, and it's not that bad actually. The only problem thing I'm going to have with this screen is obviously when you're sat here you can see the person next to you, but hopefully with the different angles, so you can't see the reflection now. There is a window there, so if you turn around you can see all the stuff that's over there. So at certain angles you don't actually get the reflection of anything. So I'm hoping once it's in the car you won't be able to see anything, or it won't distract you too much, because there's going to be stuff on the screen. So I'm just going to load the skin, and you can see the skin. I need to do a bit of modification to the display resolution, because this skin is 1024 by 600, and this computer, the graphics card in this computer, does let you do custom resolutions. So the reason it's 1024 by 600 is because I want it to work on this screen as well, because this is going to be basically my rear seat control for the entertainment system, and this screen on this touch screen is 1024 by 600, and that can't be changed. So this screen is going to have to be modified. Well, not the screen, the driver that runs on the computer is going to be modified so I can get this at 1024 by 600. Anyway, back to the screen. So yeah, you've got lots of different functions. You've got get a bit quick overview of the screen. It's very, very well made, or seems very well made. It's solid metal at the back. It's very, well, not very heavy, but it's very weighty, shall we say. It's excellent construction. It's nice, like a rubber frame, even though we're not going to use it. It's nice, and it is waterproof. It's basically waterproof. A few buttons at the bottom. You've got a menu button, which brings up the on-screen display, on-screen menu, so you can go through. Wrong one. You can go through all these different settings. And the great thing about this screen is blue screen off. Now, for those of you who obviously just watching this are not massive into car projects, CarPc projects, shall we say, the blue screen feature is when the computer is turned off. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to unplug the VGA so the screen thinks it goes off, the computer's off. So unplug it, and it's a black screen, no horrible blue screen. Just says no signal, and it actually powers off. The unit turns itself on only when it detects a video signal. So I've just plugged the VGA back in, and it's on, and off. No signal, and no horrid black screen, blue screen. Just a nice clean black screen and a little message. That's it, and it goes off. So it will look quite good in the car. Anyway, back to it. You get a stand with the screen. You get a 3-pin power adapter for plugging it into the into wall, which is powering it off at the minute. You also get a 12-volt cigarette adapter, which I'm going to modify to install in the car to power it. Great thing about this screen is it's also got a power regulator built in, so at cranking the screen hopefully should not go off. As soon as you obviously open the car door, the PC will boot and the screen will come on. When you're cranking the engine, the PC has a power regulator on the power supply, and this screen has a power regulator built in. It says in the tech specs of the screen it will survive down to, it'll stay on, I should say, not survive. The screen will power itself as low as 6 volts all the way up to 32 volts. So for those little spikes and those low points in the cranking process, the screen should stay on without a problem. Okay, back to the back of the screen. Also a great advantage with this screen is there's only one connector, and it's this multi-plug thing. This is a nice, really nice design. So there's no hideous hundreds of different connectors, or not hundreds, but there's no connectors on the back, just one multi-plug. And basically that multi-plug connects to a 5 metre, all the way around here, 5 metre loom, and there it is. So on this loom you've got VGA and you've got USB for the touchscreens, for the VGA and touchscreen. Then you've also got 3 video inputs, so AV1, 2 and 3. You've got power, power's that one, power there. And you've also got speakers, because this screen does have speakers built in either side, even though I'm not using them. It has got the feature of speakers. It also has the auto-sensing reverse camera system, and that basically, when these 2 wires are powered, it takes power, it flicks to this one, reverses input, and basically flicks from VGA or whatever you're viewing to reversing camera. Now, initially I'm not going to be using that feature because I'm building my own camera system there, which will be on screen. So the reversing system will run through basically through the VGA, because it actually comes through the computer using the video card, capture card. Okay, another nice feature of the drivers for this thing, this screen, is the noise it makes when you press it. It's personal preference really, but I like the noise it makes when you press it. So it sounds like you're actually navigating the menu system. So if I press vehicle information, engine data, every time you press the screen it makes a nice responsive click. This is, you can turn it off and you can change the length of the blip, you can change the frequency of the blip. So I quite like that. So I can navigate all the way through and it actually sounds like the real one does, because the real one makes that blip. Okay, so that's a quick overview of the screen, quick look at the screen. My plan is now to basically try and strip this apart. I'm going to film it so you can see the strip down, strip this apart, take the screen out, work a way out of taking this out and fitting it to that. So my project for this evening is to try and get that into there. So it'll appear on here. Okay, I'm going to film it so you can see the strip down and obviously the fitting in here. Okay, that's about it. Thanks. Bye.